Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and hop on with my student Catara Lane, who has an amazing case study here in terms of the transformation that we've done together. I just want her to share like her authentic experience and work with me and how things evolved over the last 6 months working together and how much has changed in her personal life and business and so on. But Catara, glad to have you here. Be genuine, be honest, right? Share your honest feedback. I know originally, you were stuck around, the 3K, 5K mark, and you're wondering, how do I get to 10K a month, Trey? How can we get there? And last week you closed over $20,000 in 48 hours, which is pretty insane. And yeah, kind of just share your experience, right? So when we first met, I know that you were a little bit confused on which offers to do. You're offering low ticket stuff. There were some big nonprofit deals that you closed. So could you I guess talk about your experience in terms of like where to focus your time as an entrepreneur and how I kind of helped come in and help with the offer ideation and where to really focus your time where you're hunting bigger deals, but also automating some of the smaller stuff going on.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So when I came to you, like you said, I was at that 3 to 5K mark and I was like, okay, but I don't want to say it was luck before, but I don't think I really had like a system in place to get those clients. I don't want to say it was random. It was a bit though.
Yeah.
So you kind of really helped me sort of like systemize and like what I should be focusing on every single day. I definitely did not know that. I think that was probably a little scattered at first too. And yeah, you just kept reminding me of what to be doing every day. And, you gave me the list. You made everything like super clear. So, yeah.
Yeah. So like, guys, to catch you up to speed, like originally, so Catara was really like focused on, I guess, like doing things in the business she absolutely should not be doing as the founder, like basic low level editing tasks, doing the fulfillment. So there was this problem about scaling her agency where she would close clients, but then she would almost have a painful like, oh my gosh, now that's an extra 30 hours of work or 20 hours of work, all this stuff, which is not really scalable, right? So I helped kind of ideate and create that structure and system and automation where she created and brought on team members with full incentives, right, to delegate the busy work. And so she could focus on truly running the business as a founder. And then we also implemented new lead generation strategies. So a big thing is that she really relied on organic content, which is fine, but we want to be more in control of our reality, right? We want to be able to learn how to generate income at will. So we implemented cold email. That was one of the cool things. And that's how she did over $20,000 in 48 hours. And then LinkedIn, testing with Facebook follow-ups and different things until eventually she had multiple breakthroughs. She has multiple ways of generating income. And how much extra time do you have, and like how worth it to you was it to like start delegating those tasks, that at first you were doing all like the back end work, right? Did that really help you really focus on the bigger picture and the prioritization to get and grow the business?
Yeah. So, I mean, I would say this is pretty much like the chillest year I've had so far in business in terms of like, I'm literally just not behind a computer all day. I mean, I'm still behind a good amount of time, but like the tasks are different. It's way less stressful. I remember at one point you were like, you got to get to the point where you hate editing. I don't think I hate it, but it's something that I just don't want to do anymore. So I just find ways to like outsource to different things. Like you say, outsourcing like lead generation, outsourcing the creative. So now all I literally have to just focus on is like strategy for myself and my clients, 100%. Which I just sold. I just sold the whole strategy of what I use to somebody else.
100%. And what do clients care about? The result, right? They don't care if necessarily you're the one doing it, but as long as you get the same result that you're promising your clients, that is what matters. And another thing that we worked on is Catara was getting a lot of leads and she got the calls, but she forgets to close. She forgets to close the deal. But she's so nice and so sweet and so loving that, I had to kind of work with her a little bit and say, listen, like, it's your obligation. If you know you can help this person, if you know that, you know, building out their YouTube channel, building out their brand is really going to change their life, if you really believe that, then you need to take the sales call more seriously. So she learned how to set expectations before getting on the call, setting the tone on the call, say, hey, if everything works out, the goal is to move forward, right? If I can solve this problem for you. And obviously that made a big difference, right? On, you know, the conversions and everything on the higher ticket deals. And yeah, so like what's the vision now? So now you're going to have more income coming in, right? And it's just, it continue to scale. And then the next thing is get that dream apartment that was on your mind.
Yes. So actually last month, what I did was I booked a one-way ticket to the other side of the world.
Oh, wow. Yep.
So I'm going to go over there, chill out.
And get more content too, because you can when you learn to like monetize your life and you have that beautiful system of traveling and enjoying the business, because a lot of times we build the business to fund our dream life, but then we forget to live the dream life, right? Like if you don't put the money aside to reinvest back into yourself, to your experiences and so on, you're ultimately going to make more, because guess what? Your clients are also going to respect that you're able to do things like that. And to see you traveling and to see you enjoying, and you have your systems in place, you have your stuff together. So it's just a beautiful system. And I really appreciate you hopping on here, Catara. I know your time is valuable, but yeah, any more shout outs about Trey Colley, work with me?
Yeah, I mean, Trey, he definitely will hold you accountable, you know, and wherever you're at, he can sort of like, I don't know, he just kind of knows where you're at, and he'll be able to sort of like give you literally like, I don't want to say a list, but like a list of things to do to be able to get you to that next level. And it's more of like a holistic approach, you know, so it's not just talking or coaching on one thing, but it's like kind of what you need help with, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like a mixture of life, business, everything's interconnected, right? So like things in our life do affect our business, and things in our business affect our life, right? So it all comes together. I try to always do like tailored approaches. So everything with Catara was custom to her and is set actionable plan. And I am accountable because, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't change, nothing will change, right? So that's very important. But Catara, I really appreciate you coming on here. Big shout out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go.